Bonafide Hustler here. Today I'm going to show you some quick finds from thrift stores and garage sales. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler coming to you live from the inside of my gym. And today we're going to be looking at some pretty interesting finds that I found at thrift stores and garage sales. Real quick video before I put this stuff where it belongs. Either tag it up, it's going to go to the vintage antique booth, or I'll be putting it in boxes so that way I can focus on all the new products that I buy. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the Bonafide Hustler. You can get this free money making guide right here. It is the first link down below. It'll teach you 50 items on what to look for at thrift stores and garage sales that you can commonly sell for more money, and used items predominantly as well. Go get that guide, first link down below. Okay, so there's a really cool find right here. That's gonna be the last one I'll show you on the video. But there's stuff all over this kind of garage, and we'll start with this thing that's over here. This shirt I found at a garage sale yesterday, and actually 2 days ago, and it was $3. I had to buy it because through high school and kind of in the beginning of my college years, I listened to this person. So we have an Enya shirt. Who is down with Enya? Comment down below. Do you even know who Enya is? Okay, so yeah, not exactly something that people are like bragging about all the time, but I listen to Enya. Not anymore, but like I used to. Anyway, I've got an Enya shirt. It is a current day Enya shirt, but it's pretty neat. I think that this would sell in my booth between $20 and $30, no problem. So that was $3, and this is going in my vintage antique booth. Although it's not vintage antique, it's still cool enough to be in there, and it's retro-ish to where, you know, you can sell rock band t-shirts and music related stuff in the booth, no problem. So that's where this is going for sure. For $5, I popped on 2 pairs of these, 2 totally different colored pairs, but these are actually Vans with Scotch Guard, right? So these things actually can repel a little bit of water, and not the typical kind of Vans that have the soles that you're accustomed to. These can actually go around and they can hike a little bit. Whoa, there's something there. Whoa, there's a little sticker thing. Anyway, these were $5 at a garage sale. I bought another pair that is a different colorway for $5. These will probably sell for around $40, $50. They are interesting enough to where I decided I'm gonna be putting these on eBay. But typical pairs like this, you know, new are gonna be between $80 and about $120. So about a $50 pair in this condition right here. Pretty nice looking. I like them a lot. They kind of look like half Caballero, whatever you call it. But they got a different sole, right? And you can walk around, hike with them, stuff like that. And they have Scotch Guard, so they're kind of repellent in a way when it comes to like stains and water, in a weird way. They're not totally waterproof, but they kind of repel, if that makes sense. So kind of a cool find right there. Very unsuspecting find 2 days ago at a garage sale. This was the bottom of a random box that had just random stuff in it. I found this right here, and this I think was before my time, okay? So who knows what this is all about? If I look at my demographic on my YouTube analytics, it would say that I have there's a pretty big demographic of people that are between, let's say, 45 and 60 years old. So I think that this is gonna be something that they know of. This was before my time. This is a 1969 thermos kind of lunch kit without the thermos thing inside, by the way. You know, fair condition, needs to be cleaned up, but I'm gonna let the buyer handle all of that. In really good condition, these things sell for about $150 to $250, but this one in fair condition, I'll be, you know, happy with $80 to $120 on this $5 find at a garage sale. Yeah, it's a vintage kind of vinyl lunch kit from back in the day. Not something that you see every single day, but it was really neat and very unsuspecting. There was another reseller there at the garage sale, and I think the person just didn't see it. And that's okay. Nothing, you know, they did get some really good finds before I got there though, so that person did well. But it's unsuspecting, so look for stuff like this. Anytime I find a vintage thermos lunch kit or a steel one, for example, or anything like that, obviously everything comes down to subject matter, but most of them are worth already around like $30. So look for things when you go to garage sales like this. I like the metal ones a lot. When I come around the metal lunch kits, those are really cool, but few and far between. There obviously is not an infinite supply of these things anymore, and so they get kind of trashed, rusted out. Some of these completely fall apart. It's interesting to find something like this that has decent resale, and that was sitting in a garage sale box. I asked on Instagram what the maker of this shoe was right here, and these are Meslin, whatever, made in Spain. These are our kind of wingtip Oxford shoes, really nice condition. They should sell for around $100. These were 13 at a Goodwill. And I had to do the Google image, not Google image, but Google Lens thing on the actual kind of, I don't know how to explain it, like the branding right here. But it doesn't have Meslon anywhere on these shoes. So then I got on Instagram and I was like, can anyone help me, you know, figure out what that logo means? And luckily my followers helped me out, but I think Google Lens would have helped me out, but it would have taken a lot longer. But yeah, these are Meslon wingtip Oxfords, 13 bucks at a Goodwill. They should sell for around 100 bucks. Pretty nice. Not something you guys see every single day. Most in this kind of genre that I pull the trigger on would be like an Allen Edmonds, for example. But these are really nice and they're in great condition. And I do think with size 13 that they will go probably within the next couple weeks. Okay, we're getting to some good stuff. Maybe like 3 more items, but these last 3 items are pretty cool. Now my girlfriend, I'll give her credit, she pulled the trigger on these. These came from a Goodwill. I think they were around $13. These are made in England, okay? Made in England, Doc Martens, and these kind of have the crushed leather look to them. Really nice, and they're also steel toe. So steel toe, made in England, crushed red leather kind of look to them. It's probably gonna be a $200 to $300 sale. I'm not even kidding. Like, these are not exactly something you see every single day. I've trained her on spotting Doc Martens, you know, two-tone boots, exotic boots, and she's done very well. And she came home with these one day and I was like, that is really cool, very rare. So not something you see every single day, in incredible condition as well. I think these are size 8, 8.5, something like that. But yeah, these were just sitting at a Goodwill. Pretty cheap. I mean, the Goodwill could have asked 40 bucks, and at that point it's still kind of worth it, you know. But at $13, this is a total steal. Okay, so check this out. I shouldn't really be sitting down for this one, I should be standing up, but this was at a Savers for 7 bucks, and this is a Stafford robe, like men's robe. I'll kind of bring it out a little bit more. You can kind of see this is a hooded robe. Here's the hood part, and the robe is this nice geometric kind of southwestern kind of print. I mean, you would think this is Pendleton. Look at this thing. This is sitting in a Savers on 3 o'clock on a random weekday. It goes really far. Look at all of this. Oh my gosh, what is this thing? Would you buy this? If not, you're crazy. I do think I can get between like $1 and $150 for this thing. Being that it's like one of the only ones on eBay right now. Great condition. I held it up some light and I was looking for some holes and didn't see any, so that was nice. Stafford's not exactly a brand I pop on very much, but this robe had to be popped on. It's super cool. I mean, would you pop on this thing? Look at this. Just look at it. It is so beautiful. In the back, I mean, come on. Yeah. So that was cheap, and I think it's going to resell for $1 to $150. That's just not something you see every single day. All right, so hopefully you're having fun, and here's the best find. I'm gonna cap the video off with this one because this is something that I've wanted to find my entire reselling career, and I haven't found one, although my friends have. Some of my friends have found these in the wild, and it was just my time, I guess, right? So these were marked at like $8.49 or $8.99. I used a 20% off coupon. You do the math. These are just so cool. Rollerblade Coyote inline skates. I mean, come on. These are from the late 90s. They're really cool. Pneumatic tires. I mean, just the whole 9 yards. It does have the middle clasp kind of broken right here, but real enthusiasts can figure that part out. Really neat. Let me show you the other one real quick, because the braking mechanism is probably the coolest part about this skate right here. You know, as you lean back on this right here, it forces this kind of wheel thing down into these wheels right here. So this part goes down. You can kind of see right there. See how it's doing that? It's just wild, man. This thing is just screaming overbuilt. The tires need to be inflated. I'm not even kidding. It says 80 PSI. Look at this. This is just a total relic. So yeah, late 90s rollerblade Coyote, right? Pretty neat. Not something you see every single day. But like I said, some of my reseller friends have found these in the wild. It's absolutely crazy that it has taken me now 2 decades or more to finally find a pair, and just here it is. So these should resell for around 1 to 2, and it's more of just like a rescue mission, you know, at this point. Not a whole lot of scratches anywhere on these things, which is nuts. I can't believe it's just lasted that long to be on a Savers shelf. I mean, just think about it. But yeah, so I wanted to cap off the video with this because this was super cool. Maybe I'm a dork, but what was your favorite find of this video? Let me know, and we'll try to pump out more Bonafide Hustler videos. If you like this kind of stuff, then leave a comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy. Goodbye.